Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your girl Brianna J. You know, the one they love to hate and hate to love. I feel like I haven't did my intro in forever, in which it has been forever. But as you can tell by the title, hold on, let me fix y'all. Yeah, as you guys can tell by the title, this is a story time, baby. A story time, real tea. Real tea. We're gonna make it real quick, simple, and easy, straight to the point, and all of that. But before we get started, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so you're not missing out on anything that I post in the future. Like, cause I got the tea coming. I got the tea motherfucking coming. Okay. So get your chips, get your Stanley, get your cup, get your coffee. And let's stay tuned. But it's on the early side. Today it is, hold on a second, I have something uploading on Facebook, but today is Saturday, June 7th, 10/19. Oh shit, 10/19, June 7th. But yeah, so let me first start off by saying I really want to try and disclose the business and other stuff, but honestly I really can't because I made content in their establishment. And this is not a lie, this is a true story. Everything was on camera, so if anybody from the job or the owner wants to take legal action after I speak my story, feel free to do so. I'm not bashing the business, but I'm just giving my opinion on my job experience at their job establishment, and it just wasn't a good experience. It was very unprofessional, it was very one-sided, but we'll get to all of those details very soon. So okay, so So on May 30th, this happened on May 30th because I had an interview at a different job on May 29th. So on May 30th, this is literally the day after the interview. I don't know if God be speaking to me like before things happen, but this job wasn't paying me well. This job only paid $13.50. Yeah, you heard me right. $13.50. Remind you, I drive a foreign car. So insurance and just my car payments alone, it's almost $700. I was barely making $700 every 2 weeks. You do the math. So that was like, okay. And I got the job because I had recently left another job because of kind of similar situations, but it was more so a lot of racism going on there. So I left that for that reason. I should do a story time on that as well because yeah. So if you guys want a story time on how I left my hotel job, let me know, because you guys was following me for a minute and you guys know I've been working in a hotel for a long time. But yes, on May 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning, not even 9 o'clock in the morning, we're gonna say 8:30ish, 8:45, because we literally had to open at 9, so we wasn't technically open just yet, so we didn't do any of this in front of the guests, by the way, in front of the guests or any kids or anybody like that. It was just me and another employee opening up for the morning shift. That day I had to work a whole shift, so I had to work a whole 10-hour shift, 2 shifts pretty much. So yeah, from 8:30 to 7:30 p.m. So it was going to be a long day for me anyway. So I stopped at McDonald's, got me a good coffee, extra caramel with a little bit of vanilla. Well, my girl Max, if you guys ain't following Max, go ahead and follow her. I will try to link her YouTube down below. I really love her. I watch her all the time. Her and her friend, I watch both of them. I will tag both of their names, but yeah. Anyways, so I got me a coffee, got me a donut. You know, I was just ready for the day. Sat down, I had my notebooks. I took out my notebooks because in the morning I always try to sit down and just write down things I need to get done, far as if I am working a 4-hour shift, like, you know, putting down like I work for the day, if I have any doctor's appointments, any doctor's appointments, any videos that I need to post, any reels, any shorts, like anything that is productive that I need to do. I tried my best to write it down while I'm at work, just so I can stay productive, stay doing something, stay motivated. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, prior to me and this individual working, there were a couple of conversations with other people there about me being very bossy. Remind you, I've only been at this job when this incident happened, or when this gossip and stuff was happening. I've only been there a month and 2 weeks. So yeah, you do the math. Like I said, do the math. It's giving very jealousy, very much jealousy. Because if I'm only working there a month and 2 weeks, I'm fairly new. Very new. Don't know anything. So how can I tell anything or tell anybody what to fuck to do? Let's just start there. Let's just start there. I'm new. I'm fairly new. Been here a month and 2 weeks. I barely know the system. I barely know how to book parties. I barely, like, I know the simple rules, the simple shit. So anyways, prior to this incident with me and this individual, maybe a week or two before, I would say maybe a week and a half, not 2 weeks, but I will say a week and a half, but it may have been 2 weeks. But the girl wasn't speaking to me, and like we hardly really was working together anyway. But remind you, she was the same sign as me, Leos, and she was just so into like signs and figuring out your moon signs and all that. Like, she seemed like she was all cool. She seemed like she was cool as fuck. To me, she was giving me cool. Until like a couple of times she showed me like she was fake as fuck. But I was like, you know, I'm not here to make friends with bitches. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, we talk. Whenever your shift is over, your shift is over. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really like, hey girl, what's up? What you doing after work? None of that. None of that. The other girls that they were gossiping together, yeah, they do that. So that's how I kind of figured they were like, you get what I'm saying, working together, or like being mean girls together, pretty much. Yeah, I said it, mean girls together. Mind you, let me just put this out here, can't nobody bully me. I can fight very good, I can stand up for myself very good, but not saying that I am at the age where at this point, like, what are we fighting for? Like, honestly, because that's gonna put me in jail. I got shit to lose. I got kids at home. Who got money to bail me out? Nobody. So yeah, I had to make a conscious decision. So anyways, before I even skip to that, but anyways, she had a conversation with a specific individual, and she told this specific individual that I tried to tell her what to do, like I said. So she's referring to a day where I was coming in at 2:30. She leaves at, I came in at 2, she leaves at 2:30. So we still had like 30 minutes of interaction before she leaves off for her shift. So as I walk in, you know, I say hi to everybody. Of course, I get a dry ass hi from her. Don't know what her issue is, but I really didn't give a fuck. I just let it roll off my shoulders, like, okay, whatever. So there was a guest to come in. Remind you, she didn't even go over the rules with the guest. She just checked them in. So the rules are like, you know, you can't get in the ball pit, you can't get in the upper structure, and you cannot walk on the floor with your outside shoes on, any flip-flops, any of that. You have to have socks on, or have our socks on. So yeah, that's where she fucked up, for one. So she didn't go over the rules. She let the guy walk. I wear glasses, but I don't wear them all the time, and I don't wear them to work. So a lot of people don't know that I can't really see from a distance. But I seen that the guy had his shoes on the playground. This is the indoor playground. Shoes have to be removed. So I asked her like, hey, so-and-so, I ain't gonna say her name. So, hey, so-and-so, do it looks like he has his shoes on? Exactly what I said. She didn't say anything to me. She just continued on doing what she was doing. So I was like, maybe she had a bad day today. So I got up and I politely walked to the gentleman and I just told him kindly, can you please remove your shoes and place them in the cubby hole? We do have a no shoe policy on the playground. He said, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, sometimes they just don't see signs. Sometimes you just don't see it. Things happen, mistakes happen. So I come back walking towards the desk, and I asked her, I confronted her, I said, hey, do you have an attitude or something wrong? Like, what's good? Like what's good? I said it just like that. Like, what's up? You got an attitude? Like, you in a bad mood? What it is? Because I'm asking you a question, you just ignored me, and I don't like that, because I don't like working with people who do not know how to communicate. Rather, if you're having a bad day or not. If you're having a bad day, we get it, but your employees are what's going here in a job establishment, especially somebody just walked in on this shift 10 minutes ago and you're giving them just straight fucking attitude. So she was like, no, I don't have an attitude. That's how I knew you had attitude, because bitch was funny. Like, what's fucking funny? So she like, no, I ain't got attitude. I was like, oh, okay, I was just making sure. Because if you had a problem then, if you feel like I was being bossy or telling you what to do, then you should have spoke the fuck up right then and there when the fuck I asked you, did you have a fucking attitude? If you had a problem, you should have said you had a problem. Like, I'm not really comfortable with people telling me what to do, and we would have got that shit squared away right there. Like, I'm sorry if you feel like I was telling you what to do. I wear glasses, I can't really see, so I was just simply asking you, do he have on his shoes? Not saying you need to tell him to take off your shoes. I never said that. So we could have cleared up that fucking problem right then and there, but she's weird. A weird ass, jealous ass bitch. So when she left, she didn't leave. That's how I knew she had attitude, because any other time she's like, bye you guys, see you guys some other time, whatever. It's always a bye from her. So that's how I knew she had attitude. So, you know, days go by, me and the other girls are having conversation. And they're talking about this bitch. Matter of fact, how about that? They're talking about her. That's how we got on the subject of you talking to other people, because the people that you're talking to is talking about you. The people you call, oh girl, let's go out, is talking about you. Anyway, just drama, girl. Like, that was just drama. But anyways, the girls are talking about her, how she smells, how she got an attitude, how she has a medical problem, and she didn't tell the job establishment so everybody can be on board with her health issues. I'm not going to speak on her health issues because people are going through different shit, and it's just not me. It's not, I'm not a mean girl, so I'm not going to speak on her medical issues, but she has a medical issue that should have been aware to everybody. So yeah. Anyway, so they were talking about the girl, and that's how she came about, and it was like so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so, and I'm like, oh, so-and-so doesn't like me. And she was like, oh yeah, she said you was trying to be bossy to her. And I was like, I hope she's not talking about the day I asked her if the guy had on shoes or not. And I was like, I don't think that was something for you to gossip or go back and tell somebody else that I was trying to be bossy, and then you don't even tell the person that you so-called have a problem with, or the person that was being bossy to you didn't confront them or tell them, like, you know what I'm saying, this is what's making me uncomfortable, because hey, remind you, I'm grown, you're 25, I'm 32. Like, come on, man. So a lot of stuff I really like let roll off my shoulders, because I've been there, done that. I've been your age, done that. Come on, like, just petty shit. So I was like, yeah, okay. I'm like, how can I tell anyone what to do? And I'm really new. Like, I've been here a month and 2 weeks, and everybody said the same thing, like, right. But they was like, don't worry about her. She just, you know, she just is emotional, and one minute she's like happy with you, the next minute she's not. I was like, yeah, I was pretty much already catching that vibe from her already. Like, I don't like no fake ass weird ass Leo, and there's some fake ass weird ass Leos around here, but there are some real thoroughbred loyal ass fucking Leos out here. You got to know the difference between the two. So yeah, anyways, that's what happened. So I kind of felt a type of way. And then the girl that she was conversating with, she was making, now that she know that we had an issue, after that she was making like weird ass, loud ass, belligerent comments. Like, she's on the phone and she was like, it smelled like such and such over here. It smelled like perfume and fish. It smelled like such and such, talking about the girl we're talking about. Like, she smells her. So I'm thinking like, okay, you smell her. Are you trying to say I smell like this bitch? Because ain't nobody here, it's just me and you and another girl. So who the fuck smells like, who smells like this bitch? Because don't nobody smell like this bitch. This bitch doesn't smell pretty good, from what I hear and from what I smell for myself. Not trying to be a mean girl. I never expressed that to anybody. That was just my opinion and I kept it to myself. So yeah. And she said it more than once. She said it like fucking 3 times. So after she said that, I caught her attitude and she felt it. She was like, what's wrong with you, Brianna? I was like, just irritated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm reading the room. Like, if it is what it is, it is what it is. So don't talk to me no more. Like, now it's that because you trying to be funny. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Now it's that and it can be that because ain't nobody gonna be sitting here trying to be funny to me and try to talk to me at the same time. Like, you're not about to do that. Like, cut the weird shit out. So I ended up talking to my manager about the situation, about both girls. Told him what happened, all of that, you know what I'm saying, reporting it to my manager before I feel like things get out of hand. Because things did get out of hand. So I did what the fuck I was supposed to do as an employee. I reported it to my manager, not the owner, the manager. So, reported it to her, and she's very messy. She's 23. She looks 55. Looks 55 and she's 23 and she's my boss. And I'm older than her. And she was like, how old are you? You look so young, baby. I'm fucking 31. I'll be 32 this year. But I'm 31. Yeah, okay. Anyways, she was just very messy. The manager was very messy. And she went back and told them pretty much what I said, word for word. She added a couple of extra shit and told them that they were bullying me. Never used the word bullying, because I cannot be bullied by nobody. So it was just bitches being mean girls. That's the thing. Being mean to other people for no reason and being a bully, picking and trying to start a fight is a different fucking thing. Okay? Know the fucking difference. So, she went back being messy, told the girls everything that I said pretty much. And, me and the other girls, so she was like, the manager shoots me a text the next day and was like, hey, such and such wants to speak with you. This is the girl that's friends with the girl that I had an altercation with. So I'm like, I'm cool. I can have a conversation with her. She seems more like, when she's more my age. She's actually my age. I'm just a year older than her. So she's in her 32. She's in her 30s too. I'm just 1 year older than her. Like I said, I'm 31. She's 30. So we connect a little bit more than me talking to the 25-year-old. You get what I'm saying? 5 years younger, it's a 5-year difference. So yeah, we kind of understand being there. All right, you feel what I'm saying? We could talk as grown adults. So she was basically, long story short, with her, she wasn't talking about me. She was just like, it smelled like her. She was like, sometimes when she worked, her smell still lingers through the fucking building, through whatever, I guess. I'm like, after sometimes she don't even be there. That's how I was like, I knew it was somebody. She was trying to be funny, but she was just trying to clear up the situation because she didn't want to lose her job, or she didn't want to seem to walk around and lose her job because she was being a bully. So I feel like she was only doing that, trying to clear up the situation, because she is under the manager. So she's like really important to the business. You get what I'm saying? So like far as like, you know, making sure we doing what we're supposed to do. But she's not the manager. She's like right underneath the manager. She's not even the supervisor, by the way. So yeah. So yeah, me and her kind of like, you know, she was like, I wasn't talking about you, I was talking about her. It just smelled like her. I just smelled her, and I was like, well, I felt like you was talking about me. Like I smelled like perfume and fish. So that's what the comments was, like it smelled like so and so in here, and she was saying it smelled like perfume, fish. And that's how she normally smell. And I'm like, oh, okay, because I was like, I don't think you ever smelled me. I always come in, I'll make sure I wash up before I go to work, make sure I put my motherfucking Burberry Goddess on, because I'm pretty sure you bitches is wearing motherfucking Bath and Body Works. So anyway, I'm wearing almost a $200 fucking perfume every damn day to work. I make sure I put on deodorant. Like, I'm good on my hygiene, especially when I know I'm on my grown woman. I don't play about that. If I smell myself, I'm gonna get that together. You feel what I'm saying? Anyways, so me and her squashed our beef. So it was just left me and so-and-so to have a conversation, because we don't never really work together. But on this specific day, Friday the 30th, we had to work together, and I had to work the morning shift with her. So she took this morning shift to confront me about it. Now here's where it's about to get fucking weird. So now I'm talking to the person that I'm about to get into the altercation with. Hey, what's up? What was all this you telling Ali we're bullying you? That's how the conversation starts. She didn't say, hey Brianna, like, how are you this morning? I'm like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. It was nothing like that. It was straight like she wanted a problem with me from the beginning. Like how you confronted me, you wanted an issue. So I gave her a fucking issue, because bitch, you're not gonna little girl me at all. So I'm like, first of all, I don't know what the fuck I so-and-so said, I don't know what such and such told you. Yeah, like I don't know what such told you, but I told her y'all was being more like mean girls, not bully, because y'all can't bully me. And she was like, whatever, so what's the issue? I was like, no, you tell me the issue, because you're the one telling so-and-so that I have a problem with you, or I'm telling you what to do. Remind you, I only been here a month and 2 weeks. I fairly know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I had to name certain shit that I don't even know what to do. Like, I still have to ask y'all, like, for assistance and shit. So how could you feel like I was bossy? She was like, it was just never that serious. Exactly, it was never that serious for you to go back and talk and gossip with another girl, knowing that she's going to come back and tell me, and it's going to start some petty shit, because I feel like y'all were being mean girls. And you guys were, y'all were being mean girls. So one thing led to another. She was like, well, I started it and I'm gonna finish it. And I'm like, so what do you want to do about it? Like, do you want to fight about it? Like, what the fuck do you want to do? Because this conversation is going nowhere. I said what I said. It is what it is. I won't be here long. I will be having another job. I did explain that to her, like, y'all can keep this. It's never that serious for me to get into it with you, or for you to keep dwelling on this situation. I said what I said to my manager. She handled it in her way, and now you're feeling some type of way because you might be in trouble. You might have a warning. Whatever she did to you, I don't think she did much to the girl, honestly, but I don't care. She was like, yeah, it was never that serious, and da-da-da-da-da. I started it and I'm going to finish at this point. I'm like, what you want to do? She proceeds to get her big ass up. Yeah, she's big, 6 foot, probably 300 motherfucking pounds. Yeah. Got her big ass up out her motherfucking chair that she was about to break. And, oh, we can fight. Come on. We about to go outside in the back. Come on. Got up. Mind you, we don't have shoes on. So, I mean, I put on my shoes. I'm not going outside. It's raining on this day. So her stupid ass literally walks all the way to the back of the building and sitting, like, standing outside. So I'm sitting here calling my aunt. I'm calling my aunt. She didn't answer. I'm calling my manager at this point too, because I'm like, I'm gonna call my aunt and let her know what's up, but I'm gonna tell my aunt I'm gonna call her back, because I'm gonna let my manager know too what the fuck going on. My manager didn't answer. Called her again. My manager didn't answer again. So I called my aunt again. She didn't answer. So I was at this point, I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm about to fight this bitch. So I politely put on my shoes. I gathered all my shit, my coffee, all of this. my notebooks is all out, everything. You feel what I'm saying? I was ready for my shift. So I took my time, y'all. She's outside while I'm doing all of this, calling people and all of this, like, because I'm like, this cannot really be happening right now. Like, it's early in the morning, like, this can't be happening right now. But anyway, so I take my sweet ass time putting on my shoes, gathering my books, my belongings, my coffee, all of that. And I walk to my car. I politely put my shit in my car. I locked my car, put my keys in my pocket. I made sure I had my shoes on. I was gonna put my scarf on, but at this point it's already raining, my hair already red. I don't give a fuck. So I walked back into the establishment and I walked to the back of the building because that's where she was. And I walked up to her. I said, do you want to fight me for real? And she was like, I mean, do you want to fight? At this point, I don't give a fuck. I'm outside with you. You're outside. You look foolish. I look foolish. At this point, I don't give a fuck. I don't understand how the fuck you mad and you started some shit. How can you be mad? You started some shit. Like, you right now, you look like a bully. Like, how you're really outside ruining your makeup. Your hair was freshly done. You're ruining your makeup. You have no shoes on. Your feet is wet. You're wet. Like, I was literally like low-key smiling at her while I was saying this. Like, you look like exactly what the fuck I just told her. You look like a mean girl. You look like you're like, you really out here trying to prove a point that you started. And you say you was going to finish. She was like, yeah. Like, you look crazy, girl. But I'm going to let you have this $13.50. I'm going to let you have this $13.50 because we in a white neighborhood, for one, and they don't like niggas. We in a white neighborhood, they don't like black people. So we're going to jail, first of all. We're at a kid establishment, first of all. We're supposed to be open. And by the time I walked back to my car, it was 9:09. We was being supposed to open the doors at 9 o'clock. So I said, girl, you keep your $13.50. I'ma just go ahead and head out. I'm cool. Fuck y'all. Like, literally, fuck y'all. I walked to my motherfucking car, politely got in that bitch, went home. I called my manager and let her know, like, hey, so-and-so just tried to fight me. I called you over and over again. No one answered. I quit. All she replied to me was said, who? After that, she didn't call back. She didn't text, like, Brianna, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I apologize. Like, please, like, you know, that was never our intentions. I never got an apology from the owner or my manager. I don't even know if the girl got fired. But I don't think she did because I left. So I think she probably maybe got like a warning or a written up if she do have like another incident where she's walking around with an attitude or something like that, or having an attitude with the manager, because she normally has attitudes with the manager too, because the manager made that very clear. Everybody that's in there are messy. Made that very clear. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know if she's still working there or not, but yeah. That's how I almost got into a fight at work over something that I did not start, over jealousy, over just girls being petty, girls being girls, girls just, Lord. Just girls trying to be mean girls, like literally trying to be mean girls and literally not getting paid that much to be a mean girl. So clock that. Anyways, they had bigger fish to fry than trying to be a mean girl to me. So yeah, so that was my story time. That was the time that I almost got into a fight. Of course, I don't work at that establishment no more. I quit. I left that job establishment right when that happened. And yeah, for those that have this experience or had this experience, please walk away. It is not worth you going to jail. It is not worth you messing up your job history because that follows you. Don't nobody want to hire someone that is very problematic, has an attitude, not friendly, don't have tough skin, and don't know how to let things roll off your shoulder. So yeah. So to the girls out there who are trying to be bullies or trying to be mean girls to other people, please stop. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Because one day you're going to meet and you're going to run into the right person. And I promise you, if I ever see these people out on the regular fucking street, they wouldn't have that same energy. I promise you. I promise. I pinky promise. I pinky swear. I'm really her in real life. I'm not saying I'm a bully, but I'm really her in real life. Like, I check and put pressure on bitches. Just know that. But anyways, that was my story time. I hope you enjoyed my story time, you guys. I've been talking y'all's head off for like 30 minutes. But yeah, make sure you guys comment down below, engage, and I will see you guys in the next motherfucking vloggy vlog.